Good evening. We want to thank Tim Burr, piper, piping for us, doing traditional Irish piping as opposed to Scottish piping. Mr. Burr is part of the All-Ireland Cultural Society, and he is wearing all traditional Irish garb, piper's garb, I should say, for his performance tonight. That was wonderful. Welcome to First Monday's Music and More, presented by the Center for the Arts Foundation. I'm Greg with the Center for the Arts Foundation. Metro East Community Media is helping the foundation to bring the arts to you the first Monday of every month now through June. We would like to thank all of our generous sponsors. In our premium level, we want to thank Gresham Ford, the City of Gresham, and Metro East Community Media. Gold level sponsors include KMO Real Estate and Northwest Accounting Partners, as well as the Bakery Block tenants, including Nicholas Restaurant, Gresham Burrito Shop, Red Fred Collective, Maggie May's Kids Bookshop, U.S. World Class Taekwondo, Brad Hornback State Farm Insurance, and Low Road Bar and Grill. At our silver level, we want to thank Clackamas County Bank, Weston Kia, Sanitary Services, Gresham Sanitary Services, that would be, and Stumptown Signs. Throughout the evening, please consider making a donation to this evening's performers or to the Center for the Arts Foundation or to Metro East Community Media. At the bottom of the screen or in the comments section, you will find information on how to make a donation. I want to take a moment to make you aware of an event that was a long-time event here in the East County area in Gresham. It's a reemergence of the Mount Hood Jazz Festival. It's scheduled to take place April 30th through May 2nd with some virtual performances. Among the many stellar jazz musicians performing at this year's festival, we will be treated to trombone master Wycliffe Gordon. He will also be conducting a master class. Saxophonist Tia Fuller is also on the bill for this year, as well as a Portland favorite, Mel Brown. You can get further information about this year's Mount Hood Jazz Festival by going to mhcc.edu/Jazz Festival. We are fortunate to have Mary Saxtetter and Mary Rose from the All-Ireland Cultural Society with us. We will hear from them a little bit later. A big thanks goes out to the All-Ireland Cultural Society and to the Center for the Arts Foundation for partnering to bring you St. Patrick's Day a little early. St. Patrick's Day will be here before we know it. It seems like actually the month of March, I think the whole month should just be a St. Patrick's Day celebration. And we are pleased, as mentioned, to have Tim Burr with the Tualatin Valley Pipes and Drums join us to kick off our celebration today. Thank you to Tim. He will join us later in the show for more traditional Irish pipes. We also have the Irish folk trio of Kerry Novotny, Eddie Parente, and Maddie Sears. Novotny continues to maintain a busy schedule as a guitarist in the world of Celtic and country music and has recorded and performed with the touring Irish dance show Celtic Legends. Eddie Parente has been prominent in country and folk music circles, playing and recording with a number of respected traditional bands throughout the years. Although widely known for his virtuosic, innovative fiddle playing, Eddie is also an accomplished viola and mandolin player. And we also want to mention Maddie Sears. He's with us tonight. He's originally from Wales. Mr. Sears also mentioned to me that in Wales, today, March 1st, they celebrate St. David's Day. Mr. Sears is an accomplished percussionist, singer, and wood and metal craftsman. Maddie is a fixture in the Northwest Celtic and folk music scene. He's performed with virtually every Celtic music artist of note and is loved for his sensitivity to the music, which makes any ensemble sound better. And we're about to find this out. I present to you the trio of Kerry, Eddie, and Maddie.
Thank you. Thank you. We are, I'm going to take my mask off to sing here now. We are so honored here to be part of this Music Mondays. What a great program, a great series. And it's been a long year here for musicians all over the world, not having a lot of chances to play. So it's good to have a chance and actually get out there and play for some people. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to put my cape on here really quick. All right. Well, we're going to do a song here that there's versions of this in both England and Ireland, and this version was made famous by a great folk band based in England called Steel Eye Span, and it's called All Around My Hat. We've been playing this for many years. A lot of great versions of this out there, and here we go. Well, it's all around my hat. I will wear a green willow all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. If anyone should ask me the reason why I wear it, it's all because my true love is far, far away. Will my love be true and will my love be faithful? But if she find another sway to court her when she's gone, the men will all run after her, so pretty and so graceful. Leave me here lamenting all alone. Well, it's all around my hat. I will wear a green willow all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. If anyone should ask me the reason why I wear it, it's all because my true love is far, far away. Be kind and with my love be faithful. Will she find another sway to court her when she's gone? The men will all run after her, so pretty and so graceful. Leave me here lamenting all alone. But it's all around my hat. I will wear a green willow all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. If anyone should ask me the reason why I wear it, it's all because my true love is far, far away. What if anyone should ask me the reason why I wear it, it's all because my true love is far, far away. Well, it's all because my true love is far, far away. Well, thank you very much. What do you think there, Eddie?
Oh, some reels.
And we're going to do some reels here. So those of you that know traditional Irish music, and by the way, we do shows where we do only traditional Irish music, and we do all kinds of other things. Irish music can be traditional songs, or traditional tunes, like we started with, traditional songs like that one, pub songs, some of the songs that you hear, and if you go to an Irish pub, or like Whiskey in the Jar and all that kind of stuff. A lot of that stuff is kind of later, more, a lot of the songs were written in the 20th century, quite a few of them. But at any rate, this next thing we're going to do is another little bit of Irish traditional music. Some reels, which are, if you're an Irish dancer, you know all about this. They're in 4/4, and they tend to be pretty fast and fun. So.
G.
Yep.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. I learned these couple of tunes from a very good friend, Kevin Burke, who's a great fiddle player, many years ago, and I lost them, and then I found them again in my mind. The tunes have a way of doing that; they disappear, and then someday they come back. And one of them I know the name of. It's the Shoemaker's Daughter. I'm not sure if it's first or second. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Molto grazie.
I will switch guitars. I think we're going to do one more in this first segment here, unless someone tells me otherwise. There's a lot of fog out there. I think there's people out there.
It's the Celtic mist.
Yeah, it is. It's very Celtic misty. I like it. Haven't had a smoke machine at a show in a very long time. This is no, it's not real smoke though. It's just.
Where's the bubbles? That's what I want to know.
So this next song was made famous by one of the bands that I call part of the, well, I don't just call it, but a lot of people do, the Celtic Renaissance. In the 1960s and the 1970s, there was this huge resurgence of interest in folk music all over the world, as everybody knows. And in Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, a whole lot of groups became very mainstream popular acts, big acts. And one of these was called Planxty, one of the real influential ones. Every member of Planxty has gone on to be a household name of themselves, but the singer, Christy Moore, is probably the most iconic musician that, if you're from Ireland, you could think of him a little bit like some mixture of Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen or something like that. A great artist, icon. And this is an early song they recorded called The Good Ship Kangaroo. In the very, I believe this is the late 1960s. Once I was a weighted man that lived at home with teas. Now I am a mariner that floats the angry seas. Oh, I always loved seafaring life, I bid my thumb to do. I'd sailed on board the cook, the ship on board the Kangaroo. Oh, I never thought she would prove false, afraid to prove untrue. As we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Oh, think of me, she mournfully did say, when you are in the foreign land and I am far away. And take this lucky threepenny bit, it to make you bear in mind that loving, trusted faith, the heart you left in tears behind. Cheer up, me own true love, don't weep so bitterly. She sobbed, she sighed, she choked, she cried, but could not say goodbye. Well, I won't be gone for very long, 'tis but a month or two. And when I will return again, of course I'll visit you. Oh, I never thought you would prove false, afraid to prove untrue. As we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Our ship was headed south, many's the foreign shore, and many's the foreign present done to be the fight for. I brought tortoises from Tenerife and ties in Timbuktu, a China rat and a Bengal cat and a bumping cockatoo. In a fuss or running on the streets above the town, where an ancient dame upon the line was hanging down to ground. Where is me love seat Maddie Sears about 6 months ago, with a smart young man who tries to bend from Chiaplan summer door. Oh, I never thought you would prove false, afraid to prove untrue. As we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. And up I saw 20 down the streets upon the town, where an ancient dame upon the line was hanging down to gown. Where is me love seat Maddie Sears about 6 months ago, with a smart young man who tries to bend from Chiaplan summer door. Oh, me love, she is no foolish girl, love, she is to score. Me love, she still spits the she's been married twice before. Well, I cannot say her buzzard or well that brought her close to me. She's a washer in the laundry for one and night and day. Oh, I never thought she would prove false, afraid to prove untrue. As we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Oh, I never thought she would prove false, afraid to prove untrue. As we sailed away through Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Carrie Novotny on guitar, Eddie Parente on violin, and on percussion, Maddie Sears. Wonderful music. With us this evening from the All Ireland Cultural Society, we want to welcome Mary Saxtetter and Mary Rose Kerg. They're the group that brought us Tim Burr, who was, we heard earlier, on the pipes from the Tualatin Valley Firefighters, pipes and drums, and again, the trio of Carrie, Eddie, and Maddie. And ladies, we'd love to hear a little bit about what the All Ireland Cultural Society does year-round.
We were hoping you'd ask. The AICS, All Ireland Cultural Society, is an 82-year-old organization that meets once a month at the Stamp Society in Northeast Portland. Like most organizations this year, in the time of COVID, we are meeting via Zoom, and we would love for you to join us. We have a short business meeting and then a program centered on Irish culture. We meet to socialize and keep alive the Irish traditions and culture. In the broader community, we support anything that advances knowledge and appreciation of Ireland and her very talented people. You can learn more about us by visiting our webpage, OregonIrishSociety.org, or check us out on Facebook at AICS Oregon. Traditionally, one of our biggest events is our family-friendly St. Patrick's Day celebration, always held on the actual day, March 17th. We normally hold it at the Ombridge Center, now called the Aquinas Hall, in Northeast Portland near Lloyd Center. We were so pleased that Shannon and the Center for the Arts Foundation asked us to help kick off the celebrations this year by participating in Music Monday program. Now, for our club to keep the tradition alive, this year we will be holding a virtual St. Patrick's Day celebration, and I brought Mary Rose Kerg, a longtime member and the director of this year's program, to discuss all that will be available.
Thank you, Mary. Excuse me. Well, like Mary said, we've been around a long time. For 78 years, we have put on a St. Patrick's Day celebration in the Portland area. With the pandemic this year, we decided it was not going to get the best of us, so we decided to have a virtual St. Patrick's Day celebration. A small committee got together, and we are seriously planning this. It's our very first time to have a virtual St. Patrick's. We will miss seeing everybody and having all the live entertainment, but we are sure to have fun bringing it to you. So in this virtual concert, you will see jigs, reels, and hornpipe dances by 4 local dance schools: the Molly Malone and Yates Academy, Oregon Irish Dance Academy, the Andera Irish Dance Academy, and Murray School of Irish Dance. We have 4 bands of traditional music and song: Biddy on the Bench, Narosi, Kerry Novotny, and Pete Yates. And we'll have solo numbers too. Elizabeth Nicholson is going to play her beautiful harp. Bob Soper is going to play the fiddle. Tim Burr will be on the bagpipes, as you've heard him tonight. And Sam Cater on the concertina. You'll see Kaylee dancing by 3 different groups: Kaylee of the Valley Dancers, the Tyrone Kaylee Dancers, and the Winds of Donegal. Malden Meehan is going to show us some Shannos steps. And all this entertainment is local talent. We are so blessed to have all of these people right here in our city. We are also bringing something that is very dear and enjoyable for the children, and that is Penny's Puppet Show. It's a 25-minute puppet show that is geared to an Irish theme about leprechauns and a cat and all that, and it's great fun. So St. Patrick's Day is about 2 weeks away. The virtual program is a work in progress, and we have more entertainment and surprises for you as we get close to the 17th. So invite your family and friends to this fun celebration. And here's the good thing: it's free for you to enjoy. Log on to our website, OregonIrishSociety.org all day on March 17th and see our amazing program. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and thank you.
And with that, we'll get back to the music. Thank you very much.
Well, that St. Patrick's Day event sounds really fun. Hope you guys check that out, tune in. Should be a really great time. And speaking of great times, we're going to play a really nice little set of reels. Ends with it's 3 tunes, and it ends with one of my favorites. It's called Earl's Chair. Really beautiful tune. Thank you very much. So, with all the great sound people out there, including my very good friend, Jim Hurley over here, who I've known since when I was, yeah, a long time ago. I mean, I'm only 30 now, so let me think. About 14 years ago, we first met. At any rate, well, it's great to work with all these great folks here, and good to see Jim again. And I was going to tell you that, yes, I did have my boost on during most of that. That's why the guitar was so loud, but I fixed it. In case you're wondering what the mystery was there. I was wondering myself, and then I thought, oh, you big dummy, you forgot to turn your boost off. So that was my fault. Wouldn't be a normal show for me unless I did something like that at least one time. So here we go. We're going to do this song. Now, this has become the most requested song in Irish pubs all over the world. And I say that with some degree of confidence because I've played in Irish pubs in Ireland, in Japan, in Germany, in Canada, all over the place. And it was written by our own Steve Earle. When I say our own, our American singer-songwriter that I'm sure you're familiar with, and it's called The Galway Girl. Now, this song is sort of considered a bit passé now by the real trad crowd, but I often do it because sometimes we're in a situation where it's the only Irish song people know anymore.
And someone has to hear it, of course.
That or Danny Boy. When I took a stroll on the old long walk, T-I-A-I-A, met a little girl, we stopped to talk, a fine soft T-I-A, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes are blue? I knew right then by taking a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. Halfway there, the rain came down. T-I-A-I-A. She asked me up to her flat downtown. I find soft T-I-A, and I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes are blue? I knew right then, but taking a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. I woke up, I was all alone, T-I-A-I-A, with a broken heart, and I took it home. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes are blue? I knew right then, by taking a tour, I lost my heart to the Galway girl. I travel around, I've been all over this world, and I never seen a girl like a Galway girl. I never seen a girl like a Galway girl. Okay, so
Yeah, okay.
we're going to do a tune that is drifted into Irish traditional music from what is essentially Baroque-era classical music in Ireland. There's a real blurring that happened. There's a lot of great harpists that were composers, and the most well-known one of all time is a guy by the name of Turlough O'Carolan, who lived until about 1690 or so, and all of his works are written down and known, and a lot of trad players learn them, some of which more and more read music these days, but most didn't, so they would just learn these by ear, just like all the other tunes they learn, which is a challenge with Turlock O'Carolan tunes. And this is one of my favorites, and it's called Loftus Jones. Well, thank you. So, are we, should we do one more, or are we done with this segment? And it's very foggy in front of me right now. What's that, one more? Okay. One more then? Okay. All right. Well, here's a song that I mentioned Christy Moore earlier, and I guess I'm going to end up doing 2 Christy Moore tunes during this set, which is fine. This next one is I really fell in love with that. He actually didn't write this, but it's one that he sang, and people think of him. It's called The Contender. If you were in Ireland, you would know this one.
Could have been one myself.
Switch to the baritone guitar here really quick. You guys have any jokes while I'm switching here? Any comedy, little fill-in?
I got nothing. Oh boy, I wish I had a good one that I haven't told them.
Go on, go for it.
Good save. 'cause I can't tell a joke to save my life.
So Eddie and I have been playing together for many years now. I think it's about 70 now,
Yeah,
something like that.
feels like
And Maddie as well. Maddie only a hair less time. We've been good friends and played in all kinds of different groups and duos and trios and septets. And when it gets beyond that, I start to forget what it's called. But it's a real pleasure to play with these guys. And once again, we're really honored to be able to do this gig here. Let's see here. There we go. When I was young and I was in my day, sure I'd melt what woman's heart there was away. I'd sing until the dawning, I'd blaze until the morning, long before I was the man you see today. I was born beneath the star that promised all. I could live my life between Cove and Yall. But the wind of fortune took me from the highest height, she shook me. Now by the bottle I will die. There in the mirror on the wall, I see the dream is fading from the Contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador are raving. And I'll die drunk out in the street. You can count me out till 10 in clear defeat. Wrapped a starry plow around me, let the pipers every sound me. There I'll lie until the Lord of love find me. There in the mirror on the wall, I see the dreams fading from the Contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador raving. Wrap the starry plow around me, at the pipers every sound me. There I'll lie until the Lord of love find me. Well, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful music. Thank you, gentlemen. Carrie Novotny, guitar. Eddie Parente, violin. Maddie Sears on percussion. We would not be able to produce these performances without the generous support of our sponsors. In our premium level, we want to thank Gresham Ford, the City of Gresham, and Metro East Community Media. Gold level sponsors include KMO Real Estate and Northwest Accounting Partners, as well as the bakery block tenants, including Nicholas Restaurant, Gresham Burrito Shop, Red Fred Collective, Maggie May's Kids Bookshop, U.S. World Class Taekwondo, Brad Hornback, State Farm Insurance, and Low Road Bar and Grill. Silver level sponsors include Clackamas County Bank, Weston Kia, Gresham Sanitary Services, and Stumptown Signs. Don't forget, put it on your calendar. April 30th through May 2nd, we're going to have the Mount Hood Jazz Festival taking place over at Mount Hood Community College. There's going to be a master class at Mount Hood Community College. As I understand it, most of the performances are going to be virtual. Wycliffe Gordon is going to be performing, and he'll also be conducting the master class. Saxophonist Tia Fuller is also going to be performing, as well as local favorite Mel Brown, among a host of others. You can get further information, including ticketing information, as well as information about signing up for the master class at mhcc.edu/jazz festival. That's for the Mount Hood Jazz Festival, April 30th through May 2nd. And thank you to the All Ireland Cultural Society. We want to thank Mary Sackstetter as well as Mary Rose Kirk for helping to bring St. Patrick's Day festivities to us a little early this year. Remember to check out their virtual St. Patrick's Day celebration at OregonIrishSociety.org. Please join us back here, first Monday in April, April 5th, for Cello Jam. Thank you for watching, and thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to Tim and band as they take us out for the last couple of tunes here. Have a great evening.